Welcome to the Gary Lineker Sway site for ESOL and how to use it. We're using Sway, which is a kind of website with lots of activities. The activities are designed for a week to cover 5 days of learning. The theme is Gary Lineker and how he supports refugees. On day 1, we want you to listen to the podcast, which is on YouTube, where Sam and Robbie discuss the story of Gary and how he supports refugees. Then we want you to look at this Guardian article, which comes up in the quiz, the whole article, and answer questions on Gary. As we can see here, there's a Microsoft form quiz that comes, which gives you the story of Gary Lineker and asks questions. The passage appears like this, and then there are questions underneath each paragraph. Then there is a fill in the missing words activity about Gary based on the podcast. On day 2, there's a listening activity. We want you to listen to this ITV News broadcast about Gary and how he supports refugees, and also about a lady who does something to support refugees as well. And this also comes with a quiz where you have to try and answer the questions. You can answer the questions and submit them, and if you get it wrong, you can try again. After that, there's a short listening activity which tells us about prefixes and suffixes. And what we want you to do then is look at the link at the bottom, this link here, and that should take you to this website, British Council, about prefixes and suffixes, and gives us some exercises to do. If there's a problem with that, just go to the search button in the British Council and put prefixes or suffixes. On days 3 and 4, we would like you to try some speaking and writing activities. They come first. The first one you see is National 4 and National 5, and it gives you information and tasks to carry out. There's also some ideas about apps that you can use in this mind map. And there is a similar tasks for hire, also speaking and writing, and also about Gary Lineker. Then you are provided with word banks and helpful phrases. On day 5, we want you to reflect on your learning. And then we want you to try and fill out these forms. Now you can do that in a jotter, or if you've got Microsoft Word, you can do. So what you want to do is to think about your strengths and areas to improve in listening, reading, writing and speaking. And here are some ideas of things that you could write down and think about. And that's the end of the presentation. So what we want you to do now is to get started by going to the podcast, and good luck and have fun with your learning.